Well, hello YouTube and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. You have the Rhino. It is December 30th. So it is almost the new year, which means I have to get some of these beers out of the way. I have to get them out of the way. I do. And this beer was picked up for me by the one, the only Greg. This beer cost him $8. Well, it cost me $8. Cost him $8 first. Anyway, this is a smoked porter by the guys at Refined Fool in Sarnia, Ontario. This is the Churchwarden. Never been to a church that needed a warden? I haven't. Anyway, 5.1% alcohol by volume, 25 IBU, 750 milliliter bottle, so $8 is actually an amazing price for a 750. When you think about it, most 26ers of beer cost higher than that. So every one of their bottles is the same as the 750s. I have had I've had about 10 of their offerings now, and I've liked every one of them to varying degrees, everywhere from like a 9.75 out of 10 all the way down to a 6. So I've liked them all. There's not been a loser yet in them. Could this be it? Could this be is this going to be the loser? Is this going to be the loser? It just might. You know why it's going to be the loser? Because I didn't get the ghoul beer. I didn't get the pumpkin beer. Fuck you guys. You know what? 0 out of 10 before I even do this review. Fuck it all. Okay, let's do the review. Somebody's going to step on that. And it's most likely going to be me. And that's going to suck. I know it's going to be me, and I'm going to smack my face off of something when I fall over stepping on that cap. And all that's going to happen is my wife or my in-laws or somebody that's at the house is going to laugh at me and say, "You're a fucking idiot for not cleaning up your cap." I don't even know where it went. I'm blind. It's too far away. I can't see it. Fuck. Anyway, beer. Ooh. Looks black to the eye. If you hold it out, it looks black. Looks beautiful, though. I mean, hold it up to the light. Beautiful mahogany brown. Ooh, yeah. There was a little bit of mocha-colored head up at the top. Oh, the mahogany brown's even shining down here, right at the bottom. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful beer. Beautiful! Smell. Whoa, the smoke. The smoke is there. It's just popping in your face. It's like, hi, I am here. I'm smoke. Hear me roar. Oh, it's a campfire. Oh, it's a campfire with caramel, vanilla, and molasses. Oh my god, it's Lagavulin 16 year in a fucking beer form. Oh my god! It's my favorite scotch, if you didn't know. So if any of you are ever coming up from the US and you're at the duty free and you see Lagavulin 16 year for $40 instead of the $130 we buy it for here, you know what to get me. You know what to get me. Oh, I remember camping. Oh god, I remember camping. Ooh, smells like burning birch and maple and maybe some beechwood, eh? Oh, beechwood. It's beechwood Budweiser. It's beechwood. No, just that smell of, how many of you, when you were camping, you would, like, and you know, you feel bad about it when you think back at it years later, but you probably killed so many birch trees doing it, because birch bark just burns so well that you go into the forest and you're like, birch tree, and you rip some bark off and you throw it into the fire. Yeah, it's like oak. It smells like oak, maple, and birch all burning together. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And it reminds me of a peat moss whiskey. Well, scotch. So, yeah. Let's try it. 5.1% alcohol. Smoked And the smell is just so overpowering that I'm expecting liquid smoke in my mouth. I'm expecting that this is just a cheaper version, because $8 for a 750 is cheaper than buying 750 milliliters of liquid smoke. And actually, if it tastes anything like liquid smoke, even if I don't like it, that's great, because you know what? I do use liquid smoke in some of my in some of my I'm being lazy cooking recipes, and then I could just use this. I could buy a bunch of these for less money than liquid smoke. Okay, let's try it. Prost. You know what? Very light carbonation, very light mouthfeel. To use the immortal words of our good friend Paul from PA Brew News, other than Majag, his other immortal words are, it's a little thin. It is a little thin. Does that mean it's bad? No. And you know what I hate about doing these reviews? People will jump in that don't know me or don't understand my my way of either reviewing or talking or being just me. They don't understand me. And they think when I say stuff like that, I'm like, oh my god, this beer is horrible. No, it's a little thin. Is it bad? Oh, it's a porter. It shouldn't be all that thick anyway. I mean, but it is a little thin. Only taste that really lasts is the smoke. Liquid smoke. This is my new fucking beer for cooking with. I really think this is my new beer for cooking with. Get yourself a nice. I actually have one in the freezer. I don't like freezing meat, but because of my shift and the way I work, I don't get to cook as much as I'd like to, so I freeze some of my stuff before I do it. But get yourself a nice pork loin. Nice big pork loin. Take this. The 750. 750, remember. So what I would do is actually get 2 of these. So that's $16. Still cheaper than even a 750 milliliter bottle of liquid smoke. But get your 2 bottles of this. Take 1 bottle, pour it into the pork loin, and let the pork loin marinate in that. And while it's marinating in that, add a little bit of chili powder, a little touch of garlic, and some vanilla. Add all that there and just let this sit for, I don't know, 2 days in the fridge. Then take your other bottle, pour it into a pan, a saucepan, with some brown sugar, and boil that down until it's like a syrup. And when it's that syrup, you take it and you brush it onto your pork loin and barbecue your pork loin, and just keep brushing it on every time you flip that pork loin. And oh my god, is that going to be heavenly. I want to. You know what, Refined Fool? I think you should send me 2 bottles of this so I can do a cooking video with it. I really think you do. Let's keep drinking. Yeah, that smokiness is there. It's beautiful. There is a touch of chocolate, a touch of coffee, and a touch of malt, and then everything else is overpowered by smoke. But the smoke, it's overpowered by the smoke, but it's not overpowered by the smoke in the way that it's not overpowering. It's stupid to say. I mean, my mind is exploding while I'm trying to explain this, but it's overpowered by the smoke, but the smoke isn't overpowered. It doesn't make sense, but you have to drink it to understand it. It is a one-trick pony. It is a one-trick pony. The only beer I've had by them that is a one-trick pony. But is it a bad trick? No, it's an amazing trick. If your pony only knows one trick, it might as well be an amazing trick, and this is an amazing trick. I've rambled on for so fucking long in this video, I apologize, but I just don't know what to say. The beer's smoky. The smell reminds me of Lagavulin 16. The taste kind of reminds me of Lagavulin 16 without the alcohol burn because it's 5% alcohol. But they did a good job. They did a good job. A lot of people's favorite roast beers or smoked beers are from Germany. I've had about 6 roast beers from Germany. This beats every one of the ones that I've had. And that's hard to say because there was that bacon beer that I was in love with. And mostly because I'm in love with bacon. I'm fat, what do you want? This does have, because of the liquid smoke-like taste, have representation in that bacon-esque type of taste. I love this beer. I really do. I wish I had more of these. As I said, if I had more of these, I would do a cooking video. But apparently, it's discontinued. It's not there anymore. So since it's not there anymore, I cannot cook my pork loin in a 2-day extravaganza of beautiful smoking without actually smoking anything. That's the thing, right? You're making it taste like you smoked it for days without smoking it. Plus adding some other flavors to it. The beer itself, if you like smoked beers, excellent. If you don't like smoked beers, probably not your thing. What would I say? For $8, go out, even if you don't like smoked beers, if there's like 2 or 3 of your friends that would come together for a bottle share. I mean, I hear so many people tell me that they're doing bottle shares with friends and all that so that they can experience things. If you have friends that'll do a bottle share with you, you know what? It's $8. If they make it again, go out and buy it for $8. It's a $7.50. You can all have 250 milliliters or less if there's more of you. But in all honesty, it is worth a try. It is a great introduction to the smoked beer style because it's not overpowering. There are smoked beers that are like, oh my god, I just ate a fire. And you don't want that. Even if you say you want that, you don't really want that. You don't want to eat a fire. Okay, don't fucking say you want to eat a fire because you're lying. This is a good beer. Out of 10 on this, an 8 out of 10. I would buy this again. $8 a bottle. I would buy several of them. 3 of them would cost me $24. I'd cook with 2 of them, drink 1 of them while I'm cooking. That's what I would do. Thank you guys for watching. I'm supposed to chug. I don't even know if I could chug an entire... That's a 650 milliliter glass. I don't know if I could chug 650 milliliters of a smoked beer. Well, probably 625 milliliters of a smoked beer. Should I try? Oh, if I puke on the table, it's your fault, YouTube. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Did do the biggest part of the glass, though. Bye, guys.